Hi guys, Bomber here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be taking a look at the new version of Ezreal Twisted Fate, which has emerged and survived the patch 1.6. So without further ado, let's jump into the deck list. So obviously from the name we run Ezreal as our win condition, and Twisted Fate as like his sidekick, we could say. Because Twisted Fate offers some kind of nasty tricks, like he on himself generates a great amount of value if leveled up, but even just by playing him we could have an AoE against aggro, or against some more mid-range slash control deck. The stun is very effective on turns when our opponent slaps on a big guy, or just to develop and like get some nice value, drawing a card, and basically making Twisted Fate cost only 3, thanks to the refill 1 spell mana. And yeah, obviously if he levels up, it's very nice to have it on board to generate additional value off of that. To level up the Twisted Fate, and also they also synergize in this way, because you kind of want to get Ezreal from your deck, so you want to draw. And Twisted Fate wants to draw to level up, so they also synergize in this way. So for that reason we run Static Shock, which also again synergizes with Ezreal, because this gives 2 targets for Ezreal. Then Salvage, just to draw. And then other cards like the Zonate Urchin, again just to draw, and I kinda like it more than the Jagged Butcher, because they both like give you both presence on the early turns, but the Zonate Urchin can make you draw more cards to level up the Twisted Fate faster, or to get Ezreal faster. So yeah, that's for that. Then the Chimpunk Pickpocket, I kinda like it more, because the stat line is better than, for example, the Black Market Merchant, and you kinda have more value by getting spells from your opponent deck. They also don't kind of expect it. It's basically like a plunder, but it is not stated as a plunder, so it's kinda strange. But yeah, you get more value if that's a spell which can target. Then again, you have targets for Ezreal, so definitely nice. The Dreadweight Deckhand again gives you board presence early on, and then gets your AoE much better. For example, if you play the Dreadweight Deckhand and then a Twisted Fate, then suddenly Twisted Fate deals 2 damage to everything. So is for Make It Rain, but only to 3, obviously. Then yeah, Mystic Shot, and other cards, like for example, one very important key card is the Riptide Rex. For that you should always keep a Warning Shot in hand, just to activate the Riptide Rex. It is so important to... the Riptide Rex is so strong that you actually want to basically spam a card just to activate that. And for the same reason we run also Yorder Grifter, which in this kind of version of the deck, the Allegiance is pretty much negligible. When you get that additional bonus, it's nice and all, but we run too many Piltover and Zone cards to make the Allegiance trigger. And so yeah, it is more basically for the Warning Shot to activate Riptide Rex with more consistency, and also to get more spells to trigger off the Ezreal when we actually want to win. So yeah, that's it for the deck list, and let's take a look at it in action. So we're up against our Magic with Flarejohn and Beachwater with Twisted Fate and Feeds, which is kind of strange. I do not recognize this deck, but probably is some kind of version of the Swim deck, which tries to get the speeds very big and then one-shot you basically. So yeah, let's... it's basically a combo deck, so we kinda actually want to be the aggressor, and since we have a very nice curve, we can actually replace one Ezreal and then continue our curve, maybe a Twisted Fate, and this is the perfect end. But yeah, also the Yorder Grifter still to continue on curve, and another Ezreal. So we don't also care too much about the... we can actually discard the Ezreal, probably the Yorder Grifter. I kinda like to... if he removes the Ezreal with whatever, how could he remove the Ezreal? He probably doesn't have ways to remove the Ezreal on those factions, so yeah, it's kinda okay to just remove the Ezreal and draw something better. The other Grifter, yeah, so more activation on the Ezreal. Because now it's kinda risky to play the Champak Pickpocket, but if this goes off, we basically get more value, so let's take this risk. And also, whatever he plays, you kinda have to block the Champak Pickpocket. But yeah, he didn't play anything. Let's see, can I make it rain? Yeah, but still the The Chimpak Pickpocket gets seen, so this was the right move.
Yoink.
Okay, Shielded Spoils, which is kinda nice. Kinda have some plunder activations. Okay, Monkey Idol, this is kinda strange. Let's go for Ezreal. So now, I don't know, we probably want to go for the Shielded Spoils right now.
Watch and learn.
Which draws a card, has more value. And then we keep mana for the Mystic Shot to kill, basically, the Monkey Idol or whatever else he plays. Okay, Twisted Fate, which is very nice. And then, yeah, let's probably kill the Monkey Idol. And by kill, I mean that next turn we install only one more Powder Monkey. Also, obviously, we get one target for Ezreal instead of wasting the Mystic Shot. Okay, so the Chimpak Pickpocket is going out. Share Spoils as well. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting deck. I don't know what his deck plan is. So now the Twisted Fate kills the Ezreal, but we have another one, so it's still fine. We can actually kill the feeds with the Twisted Fate. Okay, so the Twisted Fate is coming. Yeah, we probably... I don't know. We obviously take this. Then we go Twisted Fate and probably kill the feeds. Yeah, I kinda like it.
Dead in their tracks.
Or we could go Ezreal and kill, yeah, or the Twisted Fate, or the feeds. Yeah, kinda interesting. I probably like more the Twisted Fate because with the +1/+1, it also blocks the attack from the Twisted Fate. So yeah,
Never lost a fair
cool they have the Elixir of Iron, which is kinda expected, but at least we stun it. He doesn't have that, so it's one feels out. We obviously don't want to block that. Before taking the open attack, it's probably best to play the Ezreal.
The world's a big place.
Because we basically get a free Mystic Shot to kill the Twisted Fate instead of expending one from our own hand. Okay, so the Yordle Greeter still can't block the Twisted Fate properly, so this is a good attack. Okay, both of them get in. So there's really just one out of 8, which is still fine. We'd probably also keep kill the Chimpak Pickpocket. Yeah, let's probably do that. He doesn't have an Elixir of Iron because if so, he would have played it to save the Twisted Fate. Now this is 3 out of 8. Then the Replayed Rex is basically levels up the Ezreal. Yeah, we probably take the damage. We could sacrifice a Twisted Fate, but I kinda like the possibility of him leveling up. But what could come down at turn 7 with Plunder? Probably nothing, because the Replayed Rex is at 8, so yeah, we don't care about that. Let's probably develop the Yordle Grifter, then we... Okay, we also did Plunder. We keep 3 mana, spell. Okay, preferred goods. Yeah, this could have been a possibility for the Plunder, but without a Black Market Merchant, and even if he had a Black Market Merchant, he just gains value, but there is no Twisted Fate or whatever, so yeah. But now 2 Pilfered Goods with a Black Market Merchant would have been pretty much a very bad situation. As well as Jagged Butcher. Okay, so but next turn we have the Replayed Rex, so it's very fine. As well as the Warning Shot. Yeah, unfortunately the Warp Rider is not so much value right now, because we basically only gain 1 mana by activating it. So yeah. Let's go for the Riptide Rex.
There'll be blood in the water.
And they call me a shark.
So yeah, still the Ezreal doesn't level up, because there are only 2 targets. But then we can kill him if he doesn't develop another body to block the Riptide Rex. Okay, now he could have a Riptide Rex of his own, which is kinda bad. But he doesn't kill everything. It's pretty rare. You know, it's probably impossible because he needs 8 targetings on everything to remove everything. Okay. So yeah, we can't do much about that, but we can get past it with the Mystic Shot. But yeah, you probably use it to block the Riptide Rex, because if not, he's dead. But then with the Mystic Shot, he's still dead. Or the Make It Rain.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
So yeah, good game. Yeah, because that's real, but it doesn't save anything.
Firing! No way!
Outplayed.
Okay, now we're up against X-Pantheer with Maokai and Hecarim, which is kinda interesting. I'm expecting a control deck, even if Hecarim suggests me that it's an aggressive deck. But still, yeah, we got a nice curve, Static Shock could help us prevent the saplings from Maokai. Yeah, so this is a full keep, I guess. Okay, the Salvage, although it is nice, we could probably have something better on the first turns. And we want to smooth out our curve, so yeah, let's go for that. And yeah, now we probably want to play the Champak Pickpocket, because we are too weak against Vile Feast, for example. So at least if you go for the Champak Pickpocket, yeah, we lose the Zanet Urchin, but at least we get an attack in. And if instead he goes for an Averson Sentry, like he did, we get a trade and deal 2 damage in, so that's nice.
Ready the torches. Alert the village.
Then we have the Petty Officer to continue our aggression, and then we can curve out on the Twisted Fate, which we could probably use for value to draw cards. So yeah, this is kinda an aggressive deck with Maokai, basically just to trigger the Hecarim more often, I guess, which is kinda interesting. We could Static Shock, but because we don't have 4 mana, so yeah, let's just summon a 1-cost follower, which is very nice. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to block it with that. Very nice, the Everson Sentry. So yeah, now let's play the Twisted Fate for value, and then we also get a 1 mana Thermogenic Beam if needed.
Reel me in.
For example, to clear what he could have.
Eyes open.
Something from Vile Feast, for example. The Spider from Vile Feast. Or another Averson Sentry. Yeah, yeah, it's probably good to kill that, because if he plays that, he probably will not play anything else. So we get a full attack in, or he has to save it. Okay, put Glimpse Beyond. So then, yeah. It's kind of confusing when some cards like this happen. So probably right now, it will be still his turn. Yeah. Alpres Aristocrat.
Where are you?
So he gets the trade on the 2-1, but if he does so, we deal still 5 damage. Instead, if we attack only with those, he gets basically just 2 damage in. So yeah, it's probably a full attack, even though we trade.
You have to get me out out of
I probably value more 3 more damage in than saving the Zane Torch. Because remember that this deck win condition at the end is burn, basically. So dealing 3 damage more is 1 less activation from Ezreal. Which is kinda nice. Okay, never get Collector. We kinda want to remove that, so let's go for the Mechanic Beam. And can't really save that unless you have an Elixir of Iron, which I doubt that he has. So yeah, now, given from what he's playing, I guess that he also has a Devo Endure, so we have to watch out when he reach 13, because he can basically one-shot us. I don't know, we could go for the Static Shock, remove the a blocker, but we lose 1 target that we could get for the Ezreal. So let's probably go first for the Ezreal himself. Since we have 2, we are not worried about him dying. Like for example from Grasping of the Undying. Karim. Yeah, this is kinda bad. But yeah, let's take the attack with those 2. If he blocks the 3-2 with the Akarim, which he kinda doesn't have to, he loses the Akarim, so yeah, we block this with that.
Can't stop me.
And we still deal damage to the Akarim so that we can kill him off next turn with the Static Shock and Mystic Shot.
Firing.
And I doubt it that he will level up so that he gets out of range. Twisted Fate also is nice, but we have already 1 in hand. In play, sorry. Yeah, I probably want to remove those 2, but obviously more the Akarim. And we still have mana for the Everson Sentry. And the Twisted Fate is really close to leveling up, so we could also have gotten for went for the Twisted Fate pick a card, which is basically a win condition.
We weren't expecting callers.
Let's just develop.
I still see far and clear.
Another Cursed Keeper. But yeah, he lacks ways to kill them. And we probably want to block them.
Obstacle, meat gauntlet.
Look out for Reavers.
Probably with Twisted Fate.
You're bluffing.
Yeah, because they basically will die anyway. He has for sure some activators. So by blocking them, we deny him options to sacrifice them. So yeah, now Twisted Fate is really close to leveling up, so we could consider the Twisted Fate pick a card for next turn. Okay, so the 3-1 always gets in. Ezreal as well. And probably also the 2-1.
The homestead.
Which will make Twisted Fate level up next turn, so yeah. We want to take the attack with it. If this dies, we are happy. Okay, Veil Fist. Probably. Okay, we didn't wait. That's fine. Yeah, we can play him another time. So yeah.
Light the signal fire.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
We probably killed the 0-2 first.
Charge.
Just wanted to play.
The rock must be cut away.
I don't remember if Twisted Fate keeps the activations. Probably yes. So we want to go for the blue card so that next turn he levels up. And then with also the warning shots, we basically get 2 free activations from Twisted Fate. So no, it doesn't keep the activations. It's really bad that this shows that it's 6 out of 8, but he just restarts. But yeah, never mind. That's real. We need that. With Static Shock, we can level up the Ezreal and then do some crazy stuff, so we probably want to keep the mana to play more spells next turn. Riptide Rex is very nice. And we can play it with Static Shock as well. But yeah, unfortunately we have to go first with the Static Shock if we want the Ezreal to level up. So we can't go for the Riptide Rex. I'm pretty worried about the... what's the name? The Atrocity, but we don't really die off of these.
I know you're thinking and stuff, but could you maybe speed things up a little?
We could use the Ezreal to block still and play the warning shots, because then we have another Ezreal on our turn and we can play at fast speed. So yeah, I guess that this is the right order. We probably want to kill this as well. So yeah, we level up first, then we play the warning shots, deal more damage, we activate the Riptide Rex by doing that.
So good, I surprised myself!
Or there is even another possibility, if he doesn't attack right away. Okay, but as I was saying, if he doesn't attack, no, because we had another Twisted Fate, so yeah, never mind.
I refuse to wilt.
Okay, so we can do
No
something
sweat.
like this. And another one, probably. Yeah, because right now that didn't matter. So let's see. Now we can go for Riptide Rex, and then next turn we get the priority, and we can play the Ezreal. Okay, so the Maokai is dead. We're still dead if he has an Atrocity. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, if he has an Atrocity, we are dead.
Time for a true
But if he has not,
display of
then he is
skill.
dead. If we take the open attack, also we win. Because we make it rain and the Mystic Shot. Okay, so he is basically dead.
Watch and learn. Gotcha.
Yeah, probably the misplay was playing the Twisted Fate, but yeah, because it is confusing with the visuals. But yeah, this is a good game.
Firing.
Good game.
I knew we had it all along.
Okay, so as you've seen, this is definitely a viable deck, also a consistent one, and pretty fun to play, nonetheless. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it and find it useful, and as always, see ya.